Certainly. Here are 17 legendary actresses from Hollywood's golden age who left an indelible mark on cinema. Vivien Leigh was a British actress best known for her unforgettable performances as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, 1939, and Blanche DuBois in A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951. Both roles earned her Academy Awards for Best Actress, and they remain two of the most iconic performances in film history. Leigh was celebrated not only for her striking beauty but also for her emotional intensity and ability to portray complex, deeply human characters. Her portrayal of Scarlett, a fiercely determined Southern belle, showcased her charisma and strength, while her fragile, tragic Blanche revealed her remarkable emotional range. Though she achieved great professional success, Leigh also struggled with mental health issues throughout her life, including bipolar disorder, which impacted her career and personal relationships. Despite these challenges, she remained dedicated to her craft, earning critical acclaim on both stage and screen. Her long and often tumultuous marriage to actor Laurence Olivier was also highly publicized. Vivien Leigh's legacy endures as one of the most talented and captivating actresses of the golden age of Hollywood, whose performances continue to inspire audiences and actors alike. Katharine Hepburn was one of the most iconic actresses of Hollywood's golden age, known for her fierce independence, intelligence, and unforgettable performances. With a career spanning over 6 decades, she won a record 4 Academy Awards for Best Actress, more than any other performer in history. Hepburn's most celebrated roles include The Philadelphia Story, 1940, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, 1967, The Lion in Winter, 1968, and On Golden Pond, 1981. She broke the mold of the traditional Hollywood leading lady, often portraying strong, outspoken, and confident women at a time when female characters were typically passive or dependent. Off-screen, Hepburn was equally unconventional, famously rejecting Hollywood's glamour standards by wearing trousers and maintaining a fiercely private personal life. Her long and sometimes controversial partnership, both professional and romantic, with actor Spencer Tracy became one of Hollywood's most enduring legends. Hepburn's influence extended beyond film. She paved the way for more complex roles for women in cinema. Her bold choices and commanding presence left a lasting legacy, making her a timeless figure in film history and a true pioneer for women in entertainment. Audrey Hepburn was one of the most beloved actresses of Hollywood's golden age, known for her elegance, charm, and timeless beauty. She rose to international fame with her Academy Award-winning performance in Roman Holiday, 1953, where she played a runaway princess opposite Gregory Peck. Her roles in films like Sabrina, 1954, Funny Face, 1957, My Fair Lady, 1964, and especially Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961, cemented her status as a cultural and fashion icon. Hepburn's appeal went beyond acting. Her style, marked by simplicity and grace, made her a favorite of designer Hubert de Givenchy and an enduring figure in the world of fashion. Despite her stardom, she remained humble and focused on meaningful work off-screen. Later in life, she dedicated herself to humanitarian efforts, becoming a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador and working tirelessly to support children in need around the world. Audrey Hepburn's legacy is defined not only by her classic films and iconic looks but also by her compassion, dignity, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. She remains a symbol of beauty, kindness, and grace. Elizabeth Taylor was one of the most famous and celebrated actresses of Hollywood's golden age. Known for her striking violet eyes, glamorous presence, and immense talent, she began her career as a child star in National Velvet, 1944, and quickly rose to fame. As an adult, she delivered powerful performances in films like Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958, Cleopatra, 1963, and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? 1966, for which she won her second Academy Award for Best Actress. Taylor was not only admired for her acting but also for her beauty and charisma, becoming a global icon. Off-screen, her personal life attracted intense public interest, especially her 8 marriages, including 2 to actor Richard Burton. Despite frequent media attention, Taylor remained dedicated to her work and became one of the first celebrities to openly advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness and research, helping to raise millions of dollars. Her legacy lives on as both a gifted actress and a pioneering humanitarian. Elizabeth Taylor's unique combination of strength, vulnerability, and glamour continues to influence film, fashion, and philanthropy today. Lauren Bacall was a captivating actress of Hollywood's golden age, best known for her sultry voice, striking looks, and magnetic screen presence. She made her film debut opposite Humphrey Bogart in To Have and Have Not, 1944, where her smoky, confident delivery and smoldering chemistry with Bogart launched both her career and their legendary partnership. Their on-screen and off-screen romance became one of Hollywood's most enduring love stories, with the two marrying in 1945 and working together on several classic films. Bacall's roles often showcased her intelligence, wit, and strong-willed characters, setting her apart from many of her contemporaries. She starred in notable films like The Big Sleep, 1946, Key Largo, 1948, and How to Marry a Millionaire, 1953, solidifying her reputation as a leading lady in film noir and drama. Beyond her acting, Bacall was respected for her sharp mind, elegance, and poise. Her influence extended over decades, inspiring future generations of actresses. Lauren Bacall's legacy is that of a Hollywood icon whose talent and charisma continue to captivate audiences. Marilyn Monroe remains one of the most enduring symbols of Hollywood glamour and vulnerability. Rising from a challenging childhood, she became a major star in the 1950s, known for her breathy voice, radiant beauty, and charismatic screen presence. Monroe's performances in films like Some Like It Hot, 1959, and The 7-Year Itch, 1955, are iconic, showcasing her talent for combining comedy, sensuality, and emotional depth. Though often typecast as the blonde bombshell, Monroe worked hard to break free from this image by studying acting seriously and taking on more challenging roles. Her portrayal in Bus Stop, 1956, and The Misfits, 1961, revealed her range as a dramatic actress. Off-screen, Marilyn's life was marked by struggles with mental health, relationships, and the pressures of fame. Despite these challenges, her legacy as a cultural icon endures, influencing fashion, film, and popular culture. Marilyn Monroe's blend of vulnerability and allure continues to captivate audiences, making her one of the most memorable figures of the golden age of Hollywood. Ingrid Bergman was a celebrated actress known for her natural beauty, talent, and captivating screen presence during Hollywood's golden age. Born in Sweden, she brought a fresh and authentic style to American cinema that set her apart from many of her contemporaries. Bergman rose to international fame with her role as Ilsa Lund in the classic film Casablanca, 1942, where her chemistry with Humphrey Bogart became legendary. She was equally acclaimed for her work in Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Notorious, 1946, showcasing her ability to blend vulnerability and strength in complex roles. Bergman's performances were marked by emotional depth and sincerity, which earned her 3 Academy Awards during her career. Beyond her film work, Bergman's personal life attracted attention, but she maintained her professionalism and dedication to acting. She successfully transitioned between Hollywood and European cinema, continuing to earn acclaim. Ingrid Bergman's legacy endures as one of the most talented and beloved actresses of her era, admired for her timeless beauty and extraordinary skill. Grace Kelly was a stunning actress of Hollywood's golden age, renowned for her poise, elegance, and classic beauty. She rose quickly to fame in the early 1950s with memorable roles in films like High Noon, 1952, Dial M for Murder, 1954, Rear Window, 1954, and To Catch a Thief, 1955. Working with legendary directors such as Alfred Hitchcock, Kelly showcased her ability to portray sophisticated, strong-willed characters with grace and subtlety. Her career, though relatively brief, was marked by critical acclaim, including an Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance in The Country Girl, 1954. Beyond her acting, Grace Kelly's life took a fairy tale turn when she married Prince Rainier III of Monaco in 1956, becoming Princess Grace. She embraced her royal duties while continuing to support arts and humanitarian causes. Grace Kelly's unique blend of Hollywood glamour and royal dignity made her a beloved figure worldwide. Her legacy endures both on-screen and off, symbolizing timeless elegance and the enchanting blend of celebrity and royalty. Bette Davis was one of the most powerful and influential actresses of Hollywood's golden age, celebrated for her intense, commanding performances and fearless approach to complex roles. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Davis became known for portraying strong, often flawed women with a raw emotional honesty that captivated audiences. Her performances in films like All About Eve, 1950, and Jezebel, 1938, are considered some of the finest in cinema history. Davis earned 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress and was nominated 10 times, reflecting her talent and dedication. She was also known for breaking Hollywood norms, fighting for better roles and more creative control at a time when actresses were often limited by the studio system. Off-screen, Davis was outspoken, fiercely independent, and a pioneer for women's rights in the industry. Her legacy lives on as a trailblazer who challenged the status quo and redefined what it meant to be a leading lady. Bette Davis's intensity, charisma, and grit continue to inspire actors and audiences alike. Joan Crawford was one of the most enduring and versatile stars of Hollywood's golden age, with a career that spanned over 4 decades. She began in silent films during the 1920s and successfully transitioned into talkies, becoming known for her strong, determined characters and magnetic screen presence. Crawford's breakthrough came with the 1945 film Mildred Pierce, for which she won the Academy Award for Best Actress, playing a resilient single mother determined to build a better life for her daughter. She was also known for her work ethic and keen business sense, carefully shaping her image and remaining a top box office draw for years. Later in her career, she delivered a chilling performance in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? 1962. Opposite Bette Davis, which reintroduced her to a new generation of audiences and became a cult classic. Off-screen, Crawford was a complex and often controversial figure, especially following the publication of her daughter's memoir Mommy Dearest. Despite this, her legacy as a powerhouse actress remains. Joan Crawford helped define the classic Hollywood star, glamorous, ambitious, and unforgettable. Greta Garbo was one of the most iconic and enigmatic actresses of Hollywood's golden age. Born in Sweden, she began her career in European cinema before being brought to Hollywood by MGM in the mid-1920s. Garbo quickly rose to fame with her striking beauty, expressive acting, and captivating screen presence. She became a major star during the silent film era with hits like Flesh and the Devil, 1926, and Love, 1927, and she made a seamless transition into sound films with her memorable performance in Anna Christie, 1930, famously promoted with the tagline Garbo Talks. Garbo was known for portraying tragic, introspective women in films such as Camille, 1936, and Queen Christina, 1933, earning multiple Academy Award nominations. Her personal life added to her mystique. She was famously private and avoided the Hollywood social scene, which only heightened public fascination. At the height of her career, Garbo shocked the world by retiring from acting at age 36. She lived the rest of her life out of the spotlight. Despite her early exit, Greta Garbo remains a symbol of cinematic artistry, mystery, and timeless elegance. Sophia Loren is one of the most celebrated actresses to emerge from international cinema, and a standout star of Hollywood's golden age. Born in Italy, Loren rose from a difficult childhood in war-torn Naples to become a global icon of beauty, talent, and resilience. She gained fame in the 1950s and 60s for her striking presence and passionate performances in both European and American films. Her breakthrough role came in Two Women, 1960, directed by Vittorio De Sica, where she portrayed a mother trying to protect her daughter during World War II. The powerful performance earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her the first actor to win an Oscar for a foreign-language performance. Loren's other acclaimed films include Marriage Italian Style, 1964, Yesterday, Today and Tomorrow, 1963, and Houseboat, 1958, opposite Cary Grant. Known for her elegance and fiery spirit, Loren defied Hollywood stereotypes and brought authenticity to her roles. Even as trends changed, her talent endured. Sophia Loren remains a symbol of international cinema and a testament to grace, strength, and perseverance in the film industry. Rita Hayworth was one of the most glamorous and beloved actresses of the 1940s, known for her sultry beauty, magnetic screen presence, and talent as both a dancer and actress. Born Margarita Carmen Cancino, she began her career as a dancer before being transformed by Hollywood into the iconic redhead known as Rita Hayworth. Her breakthrough came with Cover Girl, 1944, alongside Gene Kelly, which showcased her charm and dancing ability. However, it was her unforgettable role in Gilda, 1946, that solidified her place in Hollywood history. With just a glance and a provocative hair flip, Hayworth became the ultimate femme fatale, and the film remains one of the most iconic of the film noir era. She was known not only for her screen roles but also for her beauty, frequently called the love goddess by the press. Despite her glamorous public image, Hayworth faced personal struggles, including multiple marriages and a battle with Alzheimer's disease later in life. Her legacy remains powerful. Rita Hayworth is remembered as a symbol of classic Hollywood allure and a gifted performer who lit up the screen. Loretta Young was a graceful and talented actress who made a lasting impact during Hollywood's golden age. Beginning her career in silent films as a child, she transitioned seamlessly into talkies and became known for her elegance, warmth, and emotional depth. With a career spanning over 7 decades, she starred in more than 100 films, including notable roles in The Bishop's Wife, 1947, The Stranger, 1946, and The Farmer's Daughter, 1947, for which she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. Young was admired not only for her beauty but also for her strong screen presence and ability to portray sincere, morally grounded characters. In the 1950s, she transitioned successfully to television with The Loretta Young Show, which ran for 8 seasons and earned her 3 Emmy Awards. Her opening appearance, famously entering in glamorous gowns, became a signature part of the show's charm. Off-screen, Loretta Young was known for her deep Catholic faith and commitment to charity. Despite personal challenges, she maintained a dignified and respected image. Loretta Young's legacy endures as a symbol of classic Hollywood elegance, talent, and integrity. Jean Harlow, famously known as the blonde bombshell, was one of the brightest stars of early 1930s Hollywood and a defining figure of pre-code cinema. With her platinum blonde hair, quick wit, and magnetic screen presence, she captivated audiences and redefined the image of the modern, sexy woman on film. Harlow rose to stardom with standout roles in movies like Red Dust, 1932, Dinner at 8, 1933, and Bombshell, 1933, where she often played sharp, confident women with a comedic edge. Harlow's appeal went beyond her looks. She brought a natural charisma and boldness to the screen that made her a favorite among audiences and a trendsetter in fashion and attitude. She worked with some of the era's biggest stars, including Clark Gable and Spencer Tracy, and was a key player in MGM's success during the decade. Tragically, Jean Harlow's life was cut short when she died in 1937 at just 26 years old due to kidney failure. Despite her brief career, her impact on film and pop culture remains profound. Jean Harlow's legacy as Hollywood's original blonde bombshell continues to shine.